Caleb, how many times in a row do you think we could consecutively exchange one-handed football catches?
Not many.
Really?
How far are we apart?
I feel good about it. I don't know. Let's say
How big is the football?
standard football, let's say 10 yards.
I have like little Burger King hands. I'm not great at one-handed catches.
Maybe I'll have to ask Jimmy.
Yeah, you and Jimmy.
The world record for most consecutive one-handed American football catches is only 84.
From 10 yards apart?
I think that's obtainable. I don't know what... I'd have to look into it more to figure out what the distance was. I feel like it was probably like 10 yards.
Yeah. Maybe. After some practice...
Like that
10 yards
doesn't sound
isn't that
crazy
far.
to me.
I'm sure they were like lobbing the ball to each other too. It wasn't like a dart.
And, that's part of it. Giving each other catchable throws.
Yeah.
For sure.
Gloves?
Doesn't say barehanded.
Okay. I think we could beat that.
I think we could do it.
Yap, yap, yelling at pigeons. Yap, yap, nobody listens. Yap, yap, screaming my vision. Yap, yap, yelling at pigeons.
Welcome back to Yelling at Pigeons. Caleb wants you to listen to Yelling at Pigeons, apparently.
I just wanted you to start
Wednesday.
the show.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's what you were doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Today is Wednesday, August 20th. And yeah, Caleb, I was diving into some world records today.
Don't say the G word, though.
We can't do that?
No, they'll take us down.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What if we just substitute it for the word genius?
Maybe.
Like people do with
are they the same people that make the beer?
To my knowledge, they were originally. That's how it started. They branched off to be like pretty much separate entities, but they come from the same origin.
That's like the tire people being the same people that Star restaurants.
Yeah. Very weird. Or like Yamaha making dirt bikes and super elegant fancy pianos.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
like
pretty crazy.
Or the Yelling at Pigeons boys for making a great podcast and having full-time jobs.
And managing a fantasy team.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
It's pretty impressive.
Anyway, yeah, we could just say like genius. Like people on TikTok will like replace bannable words with like similar words.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a
corn,
pew pew,
grape, pew pew, unalived. There's a lot of different ones, but the world record. This is, by the way, according to the beer people, without saying their name, the world record for most baseball catches in 1 minute by a pair. What do you think that is?
105.
What do you think it is, and do you think we could beat it?
105.
What if I told you it was only 55? Again, distance would really help here. I have no idea the distance.
It would help.
I would assume it's short.
And you're going to have to catch and throw pretty fast.
You got to move quick.
So you're moving, so then you have to throw it. You have to have
We're not
throws.
baseball guys, but I feel like with some training, we could do that.
Yeah, that means each of us would have to have, 27 and a half catches and throws.
In a minute.
In a minute.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I feel like we could do it.
Yeah.
Again,
doesn't say how far.
There was one that we can't break, but I thought it was interesting. And that is the longest video game title. Do you happen to know what is the longest video game title?
Like the longest video game
title.
The words in it?
Yeah, like the title of Halo is Halo. Or well, I guess the title like Halo 4, Halo 3, Halo Reach.
I don't know what the longest video game title is.
The longest video game title is as follows. Now, it is in, I believe, Chinese, but the rough English translation is as follows. Summer Colored High School Adolescent Record. A summer at school on an island where I contemplate how the first day after I transferred, I ran into a childhood friend and was forced to join the journalism club, where, while my days as a paparazzi kid with great scoops made me rather popular among the girls, but strangely, my camera is full of panty shots and where my candid romance is going.
That sounds not okay.
Longest video game title right there, world record.
Yeah.
I think we need to yelling at Pigeon's Twitch and stream this game.
Yes. Yes, I think that would be fun. We also
what in the world is this game?
We also, if we were able to create a video game,
mm-hmm.
we would just name it. We could just name it something longer.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sure we could technically create a game somehow.
Yeah,
with some training and learning, but I don't know what the stipulations are for this either. Does it have to be like a game that is like it have to be a 3D game, a console game? You know what I mean? Can it be a simple Snake game? Like, can you recreate Pong and give it your own name?
Good question.
Yeah, I mean, so, but I want to memorize that. And when people say like, "What are your favorite video games?" It's like, probably Halo 3. Kind of old school, honestly. I love the original Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3 to be specific.
Mm-hmm.
I love and then recite that whole thing. Summer Colored High School Adolescent Records. Just keep going.
And then hit him with the Doritos Crash Course.
And then Doritos Crash Course, yeah. Doritos, if you're listening, please make another Doritos Crash Course. Or at least put the second one on Game Pass.
Yeah.
The second one doesn't exist. There's nowhere you can play it.
Dang.
Like, it only exists if you have an original... If you have a console that downloaded it and never deleted it.
Could you illegally download it somewhere, like a ROM?
From my research, there are none that have been found.
Dang.
Because it's not really popular enough for people to be like, oh, I need to upload this.
Yeah.
They would have to know that people are looking for it.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking for it.
I've been, speaking of video games, we've never talked about us playing Ready or Not.
No.
I'm pretty sure we keep forgetting that. That game's awesome. I've been playing this old game that nobody I've ever talked to knows about. It's called Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. And it was just a game that I found on GameCube. And I was just like, that game looks fun. I want that. So I got it from Walmart. And I bought the second one before I even played the first one. But it's this Tasmanian Tiger.
Yeah.
But Australian, everybody has Australian accents. And he throws boomerangs and defeats fur lizards. And his biggest enemy is a cassowary. It's awesome.
Boomerang. What is that, like when an old calls you? That's why you guys... Oh, okay. That's why you guys listen right there.
Oh,
As a boomerang. What is that, like when an old calls you on the cell?
Yeah. But no, the first one and the second one are remastered on Xbox. So I bought those recently, and I've been grinding the first one, and can't wait to play the second one.
That's sick. Sick. Speaking of, before we move on from world records, do you think there's any records that are undocumented that we could set? We could contact the beer people and be like, hey, we want to make this the official one.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we should be able, you should be able to, I think most of these are just... Did you see that happen with my screen?
I did. What was that?
I don't know. Was there...
That was kind of crazy. I might have to play that back later, because it didn't look like... I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I don't know. Because most of these have to be at some point someone was like, yeah, well, what if the most consecutive juggles with a hacky sack?
Yeah.
But while wearing a hat.
Make it very detailed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a LeBron stat, leads the league on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. when the temperature is below 80 degrees.
Yep.
Something like that. We could do. I mean, listen. I'm sure it's not out there. I could do quickest complete run through of Doritos Crash Course.
Yeah.
Like not a per course record because those are documented on there. Although they're behind because there's no live on there anymore. But like the complete game, just finishing the course. Doesn't matter what your time is. Finish every course. That'd be kind of fun. Speedrun.
Would be.
Set the all-time record.
Dude, Doritos Crash Course. I need to download that and play it.
So fun.
This is the year that we get a Twitch or stream on YouTube, like go live on YouTube, and
that's gonna be a great soundbite on the year-end recap.
Yep. Yeah. Well, the year-end the year just started.
Oh, like the podcast year.
Yeah.
As the podcast is a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
Before it's a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yep.
Could be the year. Is this the year that you go visit the Titanic? There's another submersible going.
I did see there's another submarine.
So the title reads, Titanic wreck to be visited by another billionaire 2 years after the Ocean Gate disaster. So that means they're going in like a year and a half? Because surely that didn't happen 2 years ago already.
It
surely
did happen 2 years ago this year.
No. Life is not moving that fast.
It is.
Surely it happened like 6 months ago, and they're just planning this trip for like very far in advance. It has not been 2 years. In fact, I didn't look it up to double check, and it hasn't been 2 years and 2 months.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not true.
Yeah, this one they're going to go on the 3-year anniversary, which is next year, which is crazy.
Yeah. That's crazy. And then when this one blows up 2 years from then, someone will go down there.
Yeah.
This one looks, I will say, far more sophisticated. I trust this one.
It does look more sophisticated.
It looks more like the James Cameron one.
Yeah.
That he took down there.
Yeah.
I would trust this one a lot more.
I don't know if I trust any of them.
Won't trust any of them. Yeah. Won't trust any. Like, there's a bar where the trust means I would trust it enough to do it. And none of them come even remotely. That bar is on the surface of the ocean, and all of those are down with the Titanic.
Yep.
Actually, they're buried deeper than that.
Yep.
So none of them would come close. But yeah, this one looks better. I will say that. I think this one, bold prediction. I think this one's not going to turn its passengers into grape jelly.
I would
not going to do it.
I'm not gonna agree with that hot take because there's a chance.
Okay, but do you think it will?
No, but I'm not going to say that.
I mean, there's always a chance, right? There's always a chance.
Did we think the other one was going to?
Honestly, if you had given me the information about it, I probably would have said yeah.
But yeah, I guess we have
knowing what I know now, with the benefit of hindsight,
100%. I would bet my entire life.
Yeah, I would have been like, yeah, that's 1,000% gonna blow up.
Yeah,
or the opposite of blow up.
Yeah,
it implode.
Yeah, it did. It turned into a vacuum and crushed them like grapes.
Yeah. It was like that grape stomp video.
Dude, I was about to say, speaking of, that video is a classic.
All time. Have you seen this viral screenshot going around of the mom that is like a little bit too obsessed with her son?
No. Is this the one? Wait, is this the one? Is this the one of the wife took after she gave birth or while she was in labor or whatever?
No, I don't think so. This is just some mom talking about her son who's dating, and I guess it went pretty viral. It has 236,000 likes, so I didn't know if maybe you had come across it, but I'll read it. It's a very long post, but you can tell me. I want on 1 to 10, how much does the girlfriend hate this mom, okay? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay.
All right. Today is the first day of Rocco's junior year, and the first day of Taylor's senior year. Oh, who is Taylor, you ask? Just a girl that my son's been dating for 2.5 years. That's 30 months, y'all. That's 1,341 days. and 44 minutes, which is quite a lot for this mom. People used to tell me that I'd be absolutely terrible to the girls Rocco brought home. And I was like, what? I'm a barrel of laughs. I own so much skincare and makeup. I'm a girl's girl. They'll love me. But I knew what they meant. This is Rocco, my boy, my love, the most handsome, kind-hearted man-child that God has ever created. I could stare at him for hours. Sometimes this part is insane. Sometimes I smell his shirts before I throw them in the washing machine. And then I was like, oh, okay, I get what they're saying. But Taylor can tell you, I'm a trooper. I have added her into our Life 360 so I can make sure they are never alone. I've made her a chore list since she's at my house so much, and I sit directly between them on the couch. I'm pretty sure she adores me. So please take a moment to wish them a good school year. The one on the left with the broad shoulders, perfect face, good hair, and adorable smile. The one with the clever comebacks, the heart of gold, the hilarious sense of humor, and the outgoing personality and charisma of his mother is Rocco. The other one is Taylor, and it's a picture of them. So this is like the worst person that's ever lived, right?
Yeah, that's insane. That is way too much.
It's like, where do you even start? Adding her to your Life 360, insane. Always sitting in between them, and then following that up with "she adores me," which I don't think is sarcastic.
No.
Maybe it is. She doesn't seem self-aware, so I'm gonna say not sarcastic.
Yeah.
And then just like smelling his clothes.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm
insane.
gonna go with a 9 on a scale of 1 to 10.
How much she hates her.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I read "she adores me," I was like,
maybe an
"There's
8.
just no way."
Maybe an 8. Because 9 is like borderline like murder. But
she might be borderline murder. She might be a 10. She might.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. Like just all of those words. Like.
Yeah.
And then the description.
I felt like crazy. Yeah, I felt like a crazy person just reading it.
Yeah, the broad shoulders, the perfect face.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The other one, Taylor.
Yeah, the other one is Taylor.
Like, what was the point of even like talking about them dating? Like,
basically just to be like, I feel like she's trying to alpha Taylor a little bit.
Yeah. I saw this tweet the other day I meant to send to you, and it was like talking about alpha men, which you just said alpha, so it made me think of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like alpha men literally just picked a word and described themselves as that. I could just pick a word and describe myself as that, and say it's above alpha man. I'm a turbo man. I'm better. I'm above alpha man. It was like I play video games and don't go to the gym. Turbo man.
Yeah. I mean, why not? We get to just make up the rankings.
Yeah.
Why not? What else happened this week? Oh, Reggie Gilliam. Go.
They're awesome. That was
Shout
so
out
sick.
to Reggie Gilliam. I might be your biggest fan. I'm at least top 5.
I will say.
I got a free Madden code from Reggie Gilliam.
I will say, the glazing was insane.
I'll do you one better. The glazing was intentional, and I didn't do enough.
Yeah, you did. I know it was intentional, but
the glazing was purposeful and
it worked.
Yeah, it wasn't even about it working. I just wanted to glaze.
Yeah.
The game was a bonus.
Yeah.
I'm a Reggie Gilliam stan.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know. Someone was like, "Why would he choose Reggie Gilliam?" I said, "Because he bets him first touchdown
scorer every single game. Honestly, even getting this game for free, I'm still very much in the red.
Yeah.
Financially. But guess what? Now he's never been more due, and now that he gave me this game, which you benefit from too, because we game share.
Yeah.
I will be absolutely hammering. And he's the hammer guy, his celebration hammer. So I will be hammering Reggie Gilliam first touchdown score.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Week 1.
I can't wait.
He's the best. For those of you wondering the specifics of the glazing, I will read my tweet so you can decide for yourself.
Read his tweet as well.
I don't have a screenshot of it, but I can summarize. It was basically your standard giveaway, like hey, I'm giving away Madden codes. You have to like this tweet, follow me, and retweet, and then comment your favorite team. And I'm giving away Madden codes. And my reply was, if any other Madden giveaways see this tweet, please vacate my entry. I want a free Madden code from all caps the Reggie Gilliam or no code at all with the blown smoke emoji. And then I said favorite team equals Bills. I did the hashtag that you had to use Madden sweepstakes.
Yeah, and you had to put your favorite team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But guess what? The GOAT saw it and the GOAT delivered.
He did. He liked it, and then he immediately messaged you.
Yep. He said, congrats, bro. You've been selected. What system?
Yeah,
So
that was awesome.
Xbox. And
that was awesome. And I was excited because we game share. Like when you showed me, you like screenshot and sent me the like he liked my tweet.
I wasn't even. I was so. That's a prime example of like it wasn't even like this scheme. Like, oh, this is going to make him pick me. I literally, until you said, did he send you a code? I was like, oh, I guess I should check my DMs to see if he sent me a code. I was just excited they liked my tweet.
Yeah.
So, free Madden code. Shout out to Reggie Gilliam. Best fullback in the history of football, actually. I was going to say in football. Best fullback in the history of football.
He is okay.
I mean, he doesn't get a lot of reps.
He doesn't get a lot of reps. Say the best ever is crazy.
I got my special, I don't even know what it's called, copy of Friendship in the mail this week.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Came with like 6 or 7 just pictures.
Yeah.
Just pictures from the set. They're just awesome. And they're on like cardboard. So they're like nice pictures. And the 12-minute version of the garage scene was very funny.
I have seen the clip of one of it where he was like, are you a vet? He's like, a veterinarian? He was like, no, a veteran. He was like, that? He was like, no, I'm just a fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Not even a fan of the military. A fan of that war specifically is crazy.
Yeah. There was part where he was like, if I would have been, I wish I could have served in it. 51st state,
different.
buddy. Yeah,
it would have been different. It would have been the 51st.
There's a scene where at the end, like a deleted scene where I think I told you about it briefly, where Tim Robinson introduces his friends to Paul Rudd's character.
Yeah.
And which was, first of all, was hilarious. He's like, I want to introduce you to Austin over there. Let's walk over there. Like, if he's my best friend, if you guys don't like him, I don't want you in the world, which is very funny. And then when they were done talking to Austin, he's like, all right, guys, I got to get up at a time that should be illegal or something like that. And he like starts walking away. And then he's walking away. He's about to go in his garage and he says, oh, hold on. Or I think he says, I almost forgot. Check this out. And he does like, on air, like no basketball anywhere to be seen. Like an Allen Iverson, like dribble, crossover, spin through the legs, step back shot. And then they all are like so impressed that he just walks away. And then they're all moving. They're like, dude, that was so sick. Did you see how he like went between his legs? It's awesome. It was a great investment just to even see those deleted scenes. I'm sure they'll leak online at some point. But great movie. I know we've talked about it already, but Friendships, it's a great movie. Weekly chance to say that Dexter is continuing to Dexter.
Dude, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
And which this is our weekly time to say spoilers, spoilers, spoilers.
Spoilers.
I was not the first to suggest this. The first I knew was Max, but I think the Ripper is Rafiki's son-in-law or future son-in-law.
Yeah.
Weird guy. Obviously lives in New York. He had kind of a weird conversation with Harrison about intestinal. I'm reading the note about it. Intestinal microbiota, something.
Yeah.
But either way, intestinal stuff. The Ripper ripping out them intestines.
Yeah, but he also could just be. That could be
Weird guy.
That
could be a decoy.
A decoy, yeah.
Could be a decoy. Because there are a lot of people that, we talked about it last week, think that it's Trinity's son.
Yeah.
Still in play. I saw Dexter Daily. I always mention Dexter Daily every week. Dexter Daily said Trinity's son is officially eliminated from contention. Like the theory was officially debunked because the detective lady said that she's been working on the case ever since she joined the force, and she's probably in her 40s, so that would mean it was too long ago. I don't think that's a fair, because one, who knows when she joined the New York force?
They did say that it was old, like he hasn't killed in a long time.
Mm-hmm. But what's a long time? She didn't say. You know what I mean? And also, we don't know if she was at a different police force before she joined New York. And then on top of that, I mean, Dexter, Trinity was season like 4, so I don't know. It's been a while.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe not 20, but if she like exaggerated and round up, I don't know. Or no, it wouldn't even be an exaggeration or round up because that was a guess anyway by Dexter Daly. So I still think it's possible.
Yeah,
I still think it's possible.
I mean, like Trinity's in this season. Like he was one of the voices in Dexter's head at the beginning.
Yeah, in the first episode. And they're making a Trinity spinoff, so it would make sense to tie something back to Trinity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To hype up the spinoff, because I'm sure the spinoff will come out before season 2 of Resurrection. You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Again, spoilers. But that scene with Gareth, that is not what I thought he was doing. I thought he was trying to set it up where he would basically make it seem like Gareth was the one that's been taking everyone out, which he still kind of did, but I didn't think he would then use like a self-defense card and just take him out anyway.
Yeah.
So that was like a 4D chess move right there. It's kind of an unconventional Dexter kill per se.
I do think that what's her name is onto him.
Uma?
Yeah.
Uma Thurman, she's definitely.
Yeah.
Charlie, I think is her name.
Yeah.
She's definitely onto him. She's definitely onto him.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to kill her.
He's gonna have to kill her.
He's gonna end up killing Uma Thurman.
I think that the Ripper is Dinklage.
I think that's definitely possible. I think it would make a lot of sense. He has a very dark past.
Yeah.
I think it's very possible.
Yeah.
Maybe, framing the Ripper's tool. Maybe he put that there himself, and then he was like, I want to start a collection and have more.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Let's see, what else did I have? We might be hitting the old bookmarks already. Or we might just go to sports. Did you see we are, I guess, I don't know if we're competing or what, but we are in the Gabriel Davis sweepstakes, the two of us.
Oh, I didn't realize the Bills were too.
He's visiting Pittsburgh, I think, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or as you're listening to this today, if you're listening, the day came out. And then he's visiting the Bills later this week. Which is like, I don't know. We already have a guy that kind of could potentially play his role, Tyrell Shavers, who I really like. He's been wanting a chance to be on the 53 the last couple of years, been on the practice squad. And his big thing for why he can't be on the 53 is he doesn't contribute on special teams. Well, I don't think Gabriel Davis really does either. So it would kind of be a slap in the face to Tyrell Shavers. They're like, even though we said you're a good enough receiver, but you don't do anything on special teams, we're going to sign someone who is that exact same thing and cut you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I do think we're going to sign him because they were asking Josh about it. He was talking about how he basically went to say, like, yeah, like, me and Gabe have stayed in touch. And then he, like, reiterated, was like, actually, we never stopped staying in touch, which sounded like they talk a lot. So that sounds like the franchise QB being like, I want my friend back on the team.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think he'd be a good fit in Pittsburgh, though.
I think he would, too. Like, I think he'd be a good number 2. And then let whoever, Roman Wilson or Calvin Austin, run the slot.
Robert Woods.
Is
he still there?
Yeah. Old,
yeah.
But still there.
Old, but still there. Yeah. Bobby Trees. Trees get old.
That's true.
One thing about trees, most of them are really old.
And they don't die until you cut them down, usually.
Yes, that is a very good point. And he's basically NFL Iron Man.
Yeah.
But he's made out of wood. Woodman.
Woodman.
NFL Woodman.
Woodman.
Yeah, but there is a potential scenario where Gabriel Davis, like, the first few years there, it was like, oh, this guy might be like a guy. And then he kind of fell off, and then he goes to Jacksonville, and he was horrible. But he did get hurt in Jacksonville, and his last year in Buffalo, which was a down year, the offense was kind of a disaster. Ken Dorsey did horrible. He gets fired mid-season. Then you're trying to get acclimated to Joe Brady's offense mid-season, and Joe Brady can't really change. He can only change so much because you're in the middle of the season. Like, there's a world where he gets on a new team, whether it's the Steelers or the Bills, and he's healthy again, and he has an offense coordinator that utilizes his skill set properly. Maybe he can still be a guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the glass half full of me.
Yeah,
glass
I don't
half
think
empty
he's.
says just keep Tyrell Savers instead, but the glass half full is that.
I don't think he'll ever be the guy, and I think
you're
kind of putting him into a position. You're putting him into a position where he thinks he can be the guy in Buffalo, because who's the number one receiver there right now?
It's kind of just everybody eats is kind of the literal slogan there, but
like in Pittsburgh, it's like there's a true number one receiver,
clearly DK,
and you don't have to be that.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I don't know. I would like.
Wait! I'm gonna pause this right now. Even though I'm not showing you guys, I just want to predict this. My Sports Update, right?
Yeah.
On Twitter, shout out My Sports Update. He just tweeted George Pickens with a shocked face, and it's a video, which appears to be. I assume this is going to be a pass to George Pickens because Dak is passing it when I paused it. George Pickens, is, as you know, I'm sure you know, Caleb, is the GOAT, the all-time GOAT of amazing catches that don't count.
Yep.
Before I watch this video, I'm willing to bet he's like out of bounds or in some way this catch does not count, but physically he did catch the ball.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it right now. Okay, no. He was in bounds. It actually wasn't that crazy of a catch. I'm surprised he shared that video.
Yeah.
Like, it was a good play, but it wasn't like,
oh
my gosh, George Pickens. Definitely a good play, but not worthy of like, I have to share this training camp clip with the masses.
Yeah. Slow sports day.
Yeah, slow sports day. I don't think we talked since James Cook got re-signed. That was lit.
Yeah, good for him.
Very excited about that.
Good for him.
Let James cook. Yeah, let James cook. Looks like we are. And only at 12. I think it averages to maybe even slightly under 12 per year.
Okay.
$30 million guaranteed, which is high, but that's kind of the trade you make. It's like, we'll give you more guaranteed if you bring your price down. So I'm happy with it. I figured once the Kyron Williams deal went through, that was going to have an impact. I would guess that it did based on the numbers. Certainly looks like it. What else? Joe Flacco starter.
Yeah, Joe Flacco starter.
Not really a surprise.
Daniel Jones starter, which is a little surprising.
Indiana Jones.
But not like super surprising. You brought him in to be competition. But, I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's crazy that they're giving up on Richardson already.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
And it just sucks because, like, is he going to go somewhere else? He's been injured,
mm-hmm.
But he also hasn't been that good.
No, he hasn't. And his lifetime reps are very low.
Mm-hmm.
But that's part of the reason to maybe be like, give him a shot. Yeah. I'm a firm believer that just put him in and give him reps and see what happens.
Yeah.
Throw him into the Wolves and see if they come out.
Yeah, he does
have. If they're built like that to be your franchise QB, they will.
He has less lifetime reps than Josh Allen had in high school and college combined.
I would believe that. Yeah, because he had so few in college.
Yeah,
and he also hasn't had many in the pros.
Yeah, That was
So
just passes. That wasn't like total plays. But
still, though, yeah, people are already making the assumption, and they may be right, that he will end up under Sean McVay's wing. Matt Stafford will retire, and then he's the Rams franchise QB for the next
that'll be
10
fun.
years. I could see it. I could
I could
definitely
see
see
it.
it. Speaking
I
of
can see
Matt
it.
Stafford, I meant to open the show this way. I totally forgot about this. Rest in peace to Matt Stafford, one of the all-time greats. The Rams are trying to convince us that he's still alive, but we all know the truth. We know the truth. If you've been on Twitter, if you're not one of these idiots that believes everything they see, we know it's AI. And hashtag Stafford's been dead for
Allen
weeks.
Iverson?
Yeah, it's Allen Iverson. Hashtag Stafford's been dead for weeks. Okay?
That's crazy.
McVay lied and Stafford died.
Is that what people
So.
were? I haven't seen that, and I am on Twitter.
Yeah. I was really hoping they were serious. They're definitely joking. I think it's more of a kind of making fun of the DeMar thing.
Yeah.
Because people didn't see Stafford for like weeks with his back thing. They were just like, yeah, he's out with a back.
He's in that chamber.
He's living in a chamber. And now all of a sudden he's back, and they're all seemingly joking that he's a clone, or that the videos being there are AI.
Someone's gonna believe it.
Yeah. But the hashtags are very funny. Stafford's been dead for weeks. McVay lied. Stafford died. It's so funny.
That's so funny.
I had you thinking for a second there.
I just didn't know what you were talking. Like I was like, what is? I just didn't. I was so confused.
Thought we lost a real one. Yes,
I
we
didn't.
did.
There's
McVay lied,
another.
Stafford died.
I don't know if there's another Matt Stafford out there that I didn't know about that had passed away.
No. So, yeah, something to keep an eye on. Matt Stafford might be a clone, or definitely is a clone.
Also, John Wall officially retired today.
Yeah, I could have swore he did this a couple months ago. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, shout out to John Wall, one of the all-time goats.
It makes me so
Reason
sad
I like
that
Kentucky basketball.
that the Dougie gets like mixed in with him. Like everybody assumes like but they don't think about the John Wall.
The literal John Wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did very much embody the Dougie.
He did,
because it was that era.
Yeah,
but there's literally the John.
John Wall. John.
Yeah.
Wall.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean,
great
I would
song.
say we ballin' until we fallin'. Like that's the craziest part. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So we came to win, not to watch you play. What up, NBA? I don't know. That's just what I've been thinking about.
That's just me.
Because you better take him out the game, all right? Because they say that boy is insane when he's coming down the lane. So that's John Wall. I mean, he was like that. Do the John Wall, even, I would say.
John Wall.
Yeah.
Do
the John Wall.
John Wall.
Shout out to, what was it, Troop 41? Is that
He's Troop 41.
Did they just do that and just dip?
I don't know if I can name another Troop 41 song.
Can anyone in the world, no disrespect to Troop 41, I mean, they gave us a banger, but can anyone in the world that doesn't personally know Troop 41 name a second Troop 41 song?
They have 2 songs on Spotify.
That's incredible. I respect that so much.
Do the John Wall, and then a song called Hydraulics from 2013.
Oh, I was hoping so much. It was called like and it was a player that was really bad, so it just didn't work. Like it runs over. You know, do the Ben Simmons. Like,
and they're featured in a song by an artist called Night Trace.
I'll be right back. You can regretfully talk about wrestling.
All right, well, we're going to talk about wrestling because Luke has to do something better, I guess. What's going on? Oh, Naomi, who has been the biggest heel in wrestling over the past few months, she won the championship. She cashed in her Money in the Bank when nobody expected it during the Io Sky and Rhea Ripley match. It was awesome. Her title has run its course, her title reign. She announced last night that she is pregnant and having a baby. So shout out to her and Jimmy Uso. Really sad because her run was insane, but also like really awesome because a baby, you know. So that's crazy. I don't really have much else. There hasn't been a PLE since, in the past couple weeks. But ESPN did buy the rights to everything, so it's gonna suck to have to pay for ESPN Plus just to watch WWE. Which I will, unfortunately, I will. It's gonna be like $30 a month.
Did you guys get Jimmy Uso cracked? That was crazy. Confirm.
Yeah, totaled it.
Yeah, he cracked.
Speaking of Barstool Beach House,
it's been pretty wild.
it's the best thing ever. I'm
So
addicted.
dumb,
I'm addicted.
I shouldn't be as entertained by it.
No,
as it.
No.
It's the number one thing right now that I'm entertained by. That I'm like, why am I entertained by this?
I get not upset, but I'm just like, dang, it's Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. There's no Barstool Beach House to talk about.
Yep. Well, Camp Barstool just started up too. That'll be fun.
Danny pushed on his Instagram. He's like, living with my coworkers for a week after living with my coworkers for the weekend. And then guess what he's doing this weekend? Living with his coworkers. Yeah, Danny.
I can't believe they all tried to fly to a state over. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a 5-hour drive, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll fly."
Brandon Walker,
Nicky
Clicky, they had the right idea.
Yeah,
just drive, make a little road trip out of it. Especially at a company like that, where it's probably no big deal at all to just leave early that day and get started on the drive.
I think last year they took a bus.
Yeah. Driving makes way more sense. And then they all end up having to drive anyway.
Which is so funny.
Because the tornado.
So funny.
Should we hit a Sporkle or something? I do have a hard out. I got a little bit of time, but I have a hard out at some point, so wouldn't be a horrible idea in case the Sporkle goes poorly.
Yeah, that's it. What's your hard out? What you doing?
It also begins with hard.
Oh, Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Also, Luke bought a new car. Do we not want to talk about that?
I finally got an EV. I've been wanting one for years. It's awesome. I was going to say it's electric, unironically. It is literally electric.
Dude, it's so cherry.
It's so cherry, so pimp.
So pimp. So pimp. Luke's got a new car.
No,
Tahoe is RIP.
Tahoe had a good run. Nothing but respect for the Tahoe.
Yeah.
Haven't decided if I'm going to fix it before I sell it or not. It does technically start up and run.
Yeah.
Just not great. It did as of a couple weeks ago, but I don't know. If anyone's looking for a really, really high mileage Tahoe, hit me up. I know a guy. So I would let it go cheap to a good home. But yeah, super excited about the new car. First new car, even though it is 5 years old, but like it's the newest car I've ever had.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've like actually done like a car payment because the Tahoe was $5,000. I think I had a few of it, and then my parents lent me the rest, and I just paid them back.
Yeah.
So, and then that's lasted me 10 years.
Yeah.
So I haven't needed the car payment. So first time having a car payment, a little bit scary, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But I can do it. Like it's not like I really don't even have to change that much. Like I just spend so stupidly anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and plus like with my new job, I'm able to much more easily like pack lunch and stuff. Like that alone saves me probably $10 a day.
Yeah. And
so
you can charge your car at work.
I don't know if they'll let me.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be cool if they would let me like install a charger there. That'd be sick.
Yeah. Do you have a charger at your house?
Just like it comes with this regular, like this charger that plugs into a regular outlet.
Okay.
Which charges really slow.
Yeah.
But it's, first of all, you can't like find me a gas car where you can slowly drip gas into your car while you sleep.
Yeah.
And second, I can get installed, and I plan to at some point, a better charger at the house where you can get like 30 to 40 miles every hour charging, which is great.
That is overnight.
You plug it in while you go to sleep, you're good to go in the morning. So, plus you don't need like, right now I have, let me see, I have a widget on my phone. Right now I have 99 miles, and that's on like 30-something%. And 99 miles is plenty. Like, you don't need to charge it all the way every time.
Yeah.
Actually, you're not supposed to charge it to 100%. When I say all the way, I'm talking 80. Because it's not great for the battery to charge it to 100 every time. You can if you need it. It's not like don't charge it to 100, you're going to damage the battery. But long term, it's better to charge it to 80% if you're not going to be driving that far anyway.
Yeah.
It's just better on the battery.
Yeah.
So, yeah, love it so far. No complaints.
Pimp. So cherry.
Yeah, let's go to Sporkle.
Did you see the guy on the pig? He's flying.
Yeah, guy, the pig was flying. I was listening to the commentary that's on the DVD, and it's like the camera guy, or like the cinematographer, and like I think maybe one of the writers or something, and then what is his name? I can't think of the name of the guy from the garage scene. But anyway, it's them three doing the commentary. And they were saying that the pig thing, when they went to the mall to shoot, none of them had ever seen one of them. It was not in the script. Like, none of them had ever seen one of those pigs before. And when they walked in the mall to start setting up, they saw them and they were like, what is that? And they're like, these are just at malls now. Just driving pigs. And they were like, can we get one of those for the shoot, please? And they were like, yeah, you could use it. And then they just added that in on the day of the shoot. That pig was flying.
What the hell?
So good. God, that pig was flying. All right, can you see it?
Yep.
Here we go. You guys know the drill. Live 5. Question 1. What film was set on an alien moon called Pandora in 2154? Is this Avatar, The Fifth Element, Tron, or Total Recall? Now, normally I would say this was Avatar, but Avatar came out in like the latest one came out in probably 2022.
It's asking about when it was set. It was set.
Apparently, this movie came out in 2154.
Talking about the setting, not when it came out.
Okay, it's obviously Avatar. What singer did actor Josh Duhamel? I don't remember. Marry in 2009. I know this. Shout out to Part My Take. Is this Gwen Stefani, Natalie Imbruglia, Fergie, or Alanis Morissette? This is Fergie.
Fergalicious.
What actress starred in the title role on the legal drama Ally McBeal from 1997 to 2002? Is this Portia de Rossi, Jane Rakowski, Callista Flockhart, or Lucy Liu? Something like that. I don't know. Do you have a guess? I don't know who any of these people are. I don't know what the show is. I don't know the character. I don't know any of it. I was 5 when it ended.
I don't know any of them. When in doubt, pick C.
Let's go.
There we go.
We got it. Which U.S. state is home to Grambling State University? Caleb, this is all you. Georgia, Vermont,
Why is this all me?
Louisiana, or Tennessee? You love Grambling State.
I don't know anything about it.
You don't know where Grambling State is?
I feel like
I really wish there wasn't an R in Grambling State because this would obviously be Vermont.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why I said Vermont. I meant to say Nevada. I don't know why I said. I was just reading Vermont, so I said Vermont. If it was Gambling State,
yeah,
Nevada. Even
I don't
though it's
know.
not on here. This feels like
I would say it feels like Louisiana, but I don't know why.
I can see that. Grambling just feels like a word they would use around there.
Grambling.
Louisiana, let's go.
Could you imagine Coach O
saying Grambling? Yeah. Grambling. During what war is Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls set? Is this Spanish Civil War? Second Boer War? The Boers fought twice? The Mexican-American War? Yeah, the second, they were both very boring. Or World War I. Ernest Hemingway. Okay, this feels like maybe World War I?
Sure. I have no qualms with that. I don't
really know. I just feel like I've learned the most about World War I compared to these others.
Yeah.
and I've heard the name Ernest Hemingway.
Yeah.
So matching those two things up, my guess is World War One, but I don't.
I'm
feel
okay
great.
with that, but for some reason Mexican American War and Spanish Civil War. No, but probably not Spanish Civil War, but maybe he's just singing about it
Possibly.
or a poem. Is it a poem?
I
He was a
think,
poet.
and he didn't know it. I think he did know it actually.
I don't know, man.
Spanish Civil War. God dang it. We're so close to going 5 for 5.
That would have been crazy.
Which NHL teams, plural, play their home games at the Consol Energy Center? Is Buffalo Sabres, Montreal Canadiens, Boston Bruins, or Pittsburgh Penguins? It's really throwing me off that it's teams, plural.
Yeah,
That makes
weird.
sense.
Do the Sabres? Is there a console? It's not the Bruins because they play at TD Garden. Pittsburgh play at PNG Paint, so it's Montreal Canadiens.
So it's Montreal.
What?
Oh, what?
Is that new?
Oh no! It's the Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh no! Maybe it's an old question or a new question.
PPG Paint Arena. PPG Paint Arena.
What Consol Energy Center stands for PPPG.
Hold on.
That's wild. It must be a dated question. Does it say that it used to be called Consol Energy? Do you have anything?
After Consol Energy purchased the naming rights in December of 2018, the current name comes from. Yeah, this is old. Yeah, this is old.
Dang.
The current name comes from Pittsburgh-based PPG Industries, who purchased the naming rights in October 2016.
I thought Consol Energy did in 2018.
In 2008.
Oh, 2008. Okay. That sucks. What politician once criticized President Nixon by saying, quote, "Had I been elected, we would now be out of that war"? George Wallace, John G. Schmitz, Strom Thurmond, or Hubert Humphrey?
Hubert Humphrey's got to be.
Yep.
it's the only name. It's the only name
This
I
looks
recognize.
like the number one politician that lost quote. By the way,
Yeah,
it fits in every era. Just lost.
Yeah.
Well, we would have been out of the war.
Yep.
If I was there. What song did U2 introduce on their Rattle and Hum live album by saying, "This is a song Charles Manson stole from the Beatles. We're stealing it back. Is this Desire, Bullet the Blue Sky, Silver and Gold, or Helter Skelter?" Bullet the Blue Sky sounds like something the Beatles would write. You know? So I feel like that could be it.
Yeah, I like it.
The Beatles. Nope, Helter Skelter. According to the title of a 1975 song by Paul Simon, how many ways are there to leave your lover? 50, 30, 60, or 20? Probably 50. I don't know.
Probably 50. 50 sounds right.
Yep. 50. Everyone knows there's 50 ways to leave your lover.
Yeah.
Johannes Vermeer, Frans Hals, and Rembrandt were artists in a period known as the Golden Age of what country? Netherlands, Denmark, Belgium, or Luxembourg? Is it Luxembourg? That's a guess.
Maybe. I don't hate it, but I also don't hate. I was gonna say Belgium anyway.
In the State Farm commercials featuring Los Angeles Clippers point guard Chris Paul and his twin separated at birth, what is his twin's first name? Cliff, Claude, Clint, or Clyde? This is Cliff.
Cliff Paul.
Shout out to Jake Fromm for working in insurance, and opposite of shout out for State Farm for dropping the ball on that, because he doesn't work for State Farm, but he does sell insurance. I was very intrigued by the beginning of this question. I do like soup anyway, though, so I'm still locked in.
What
Italian soup made with vegetables often also contains pasta or rice? Is this minestrone, zuppa toscana, balabaise, Paola Bassi, or Ribolita, the Italian song.
Is it minestrone? I think it's minestrone. I think it's minestrone.
Yes, it is Minestrone or whatever. Who served as host of Saturday Night Live on November 13th, 1999, while fictional rocker Chris Gaines served as a musical guest. 1, I know this. 2, we've already had this before. 3, he's a serial killer. This is Garth Brooks.
Yep. Yep. We got to deep dive into that on an episode.
We do. What Spanish artists of the late 18th and early 19th centuries painted the notable works Saturn Devouring His Son and the 3rd of May, 1808? Is this Pablo Picasso, Juan Miro, Diego Velázquez, or Francisco Goya? I was hoping maybe you were an art guy. I've heard of Saturn Devouring His Son, I think.
I don't think it's Picasso. It's not Picasso.
Couldn't tell you what it looks like, but I feel like I've heard of it.
I just want to go with Goya because that's also the green bean guy.
Goya. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah.
Or is that like an insurance?
Whoa, that was crazy.
We were right. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Last Frontier and uses the motto "North to the Future"? Okay. Is this North Dakota, North Carolina, Alaska, or Minnesota?
Has to be Alaska.
Alaska feels like the last frontier.
Has to be the last frontier.
North to the Future feels like kind of rude, honestly.
Yeah,
I feel like they're saying like you guys are all, everything else is going to burn up and get swallowed by the ocean.
It's got to be Alaska.
We are going to be up here. It is indeed.
I was willing to die. I was willing to die on that.
Let's just see what else real quick. What shoe website did Kim Kardashian co-found? Is it Shoe Dazzle, Shoe Happy, Bling Walks, or Zappos?
It's Zappos.
I feel like
right?
Shoe Happy is something she would do. Sure.
Oh,
nope.
Shoe
Shoe
Dazzle.
Dazzle. We're both wrong. Shoe Dazzle.
That's the show.
That is indeed the show. Hard Knocks about to come on, and I want to watch it before I edit. So, thanks for listening. If you toughed it out the whole way, you're still here.
We'll talk to y'all
next week. But first, what we'll do is I'll find the intro and outro in this case and play it, and then we'll talk to you guys next week. Sound like a deal?
Let's blast.
Let's blast.